Good morning.
Good morning.
So Friday morning, just finished breakfast at Bailari. We're off for a long walk over the Pyrenees.
The weather's really good.
Yeah, clear, but chilly, it's what you want. So we'll report back a little bit further up the hill.
Bye.
All right, we're on the road.
Yep.
Pretty good walking day so far. Rain forecast for lunchtime. But would you say that's cloudy or just
Hazy.
hazy?
Yeah.
So how was your night in Bailari?
It was good. First time sleeping like a true pilgrim in bunk beds. We were pretty lucky that we were in a room for four, and the other couple are so nice from the US.
Yep.
And the communal tea last night was amazing.
To die for.
And we were in with a really great bunch of people.
Good morning. Yeah, Cody, a guy we met, he actually lives in Chester, just close to Wrexham where I was born, but he had just got in from the Le Puy route.
Yes, so he's already done 750 kilometres and he's going on through to Santiago.
And funniest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he had everyone in stitches.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those nights where everybody seemed to gel. There was 4 or 6 French people.
Yep, Canadians.
But Joseph, the guy that runs Bailari, was translating for them. And Anna, a young lady from Scotland, who is actually a language teacher, and she teaches German and French, she was translating.
Yeah.
So,
US.
yeah. So,
and Anna she's Scottish, but she was from Ireland.
yeah, a couple of Kiwis.
Yeah. A couple of other Australians.
Yeah, and what about...
and the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Carl,
but he said, yeah. So yeah, it was
bunch, but they were all really, really good.
Yeah, lovely first night.
And lovely vegetarian dinner.
Yeah, good food.
Yeah, so all in all, it was a lovely night.
Yep. All right. We'll keep going and more later.
Bye.
Good morning. This is a solo report at the moment because Lynn is so far ahead. I'm approaching, I think, Orison, where we're going to stop. Lynn was there half an hour ago. I just got no oomph today. It's one of those days where all you say is, well, just put one foot in front of the other. And the foot doesn't want to go in front of the other. But you just got to keep going. So I'm hoping bit of a stop here at Orison, some fuel, maybe take a half-hour break, and we'll see what goes after that. As we've got up higher today, the cloud has thickened and the sun's gone down a little bit. It's been quite warm actually, so can't blame that. It's ideal walking weather. Anyway, more later. And yep, sure enough, coming into view, there's the veranda of Orison. So it's a albergue gîte, but it's also got a shop where you can get refreshments and have a break. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hello. So it's just gone 11:30. So Bailari, where we stayed, have like a formal mystical breakfast which we stayed for. But the net result of all that was we're on the road probably an hour later than we had been recently.
We're noticing it.
Yeah, so it's 11:30. We've not long left Orison, and up until now it's been
sunny,
full sun and really hot. But just in the last 10 minutes, it's clouded over and
cold breeze just hit us.
Yes, and the rain is forecast for 1. Now we hoped there would be a long way down the track by then, but I think we're going to walk into it. Yeah. So, but the cloud cover and the cool breeze.
Yeah, that's going to be a welcome
for
us to now go the next 16 kilometres. Because the heat has been really humid as well, and it's been knocking us around.
All right, more later.
Bye. And just like that,
Yeah, the weather changes very quickly when you're up here.
It's raining.
And not only that, but there's quite a strong headwind now.
Yeah.
So
Just what we need.
hopefully it won't last long. But
Just goes to show how quickly the weather can
Yeah.
change up here. So,
yeah, let's see what we're going to get.
bye.
Bye.
Beautiful.
Wow, lovely horse.
How's she going? Good?
Yeah, today with the wind, there's a part, it was like crazy and loud, and then she was like a little bit nervous. Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
And with all the rain jackets here on the way, it's like,
Really cold now. When you're in the full gust of that wind, it's blowing. So Lynn, how has your day been? Looking at the way it's about to end with the mist rolling in, the rain starting again, it's gone freezing as.
No, this is the best part of the day for me, body-wise. Yeah, it's been a shock.
We stopped at the rescue hut and put on warmer gloves, beanies, fleeces, because I think we were really cold.
Yeah, and that's made a lot of difference. And we had a banana,
Yeah.
which I don't know what's in bananas, but it's really right. No, it's banana. You do a lift.
Yeah.
But no, this is good, even though it's pouring rain.
All right, more later. So, good evening. We're here.
We survived.
So, we made it to Roncesvalles, but I think the last time we spoke to the camera, we were saying the wind was just picking up. Well, it picked up. We ended up with a full-on gale force wind with driving rain, and a few times Lynn said, "Gee, this rain is stinging my face," until we looked down and the rain was bouncing off the...
It was hail.
Yeah, it was hail. It was, and we got really dumped on a few times. So there wasn't as much video as we could normally have put because
It was terrible.
it was not real good.
There's nothing else to say. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
So how do you think? There was a guy that stayed in our albergue last night who's walked quite a lot, and he said he'd never experienced anything like it.
He's walked here before.
Yeah, some friends we met from the States were walking just near us at the time when the big gusts were going, and it just ripped the backpack cover off
Yeah, poor
Betsy's pack.
Yeah.
And I reckon...
It was gone.
Yeah, the cover ended up in Tunisia or something. I don't know. It was just one of those things that...
Yeah.
So it knocked us about a lot. It really...
Yeah.
We walked the last bit with a young Chinese girl who was staying in our albergue, and she was actually starting to get worried about because it was a full-on thunderstorm at the end.
Yeah, and lightning.
And we're walking with aluminium hiking poles.
It's not good.
So anyway, enough
We got
complaining.
saturated. There's a shelter just before the last big climb, before you go down, and we went in because we were in t-shirts in Orison, and we all put blockout on because the sun came out.
Didn't last long.
So when the rain hit, we put our jackets on, but we only had t-shirts on underneath. And by the time we got to the shelter,
It was cold.
yeah, and we were starting to worry that hypothermia was going to set in. So it's all it is a stone little shack that we all pushed into, and we put on a jumper, and we both put beanies on and gloves, and that helped a lot. Yeah, and we had another magic banana. Yeah, bananas, I tell you what,
give you enough.
They do. They pick you up, and that helped us do the last climb before you start the descent. Yeah, and it made a lot of difference. But there were times today where I didn't think I was going to finish.
Oh, it was hard,
and I've never felt that bad before. It was really, really bad.
But you know what? You come in and you have a hot shower and something to eat, and we feel like we can be walking tomorrow. Looking around Roncesvalles in the monastery, nearly everybody was limping. It was a hard day. The gale force winds.
We're lucky we're in the hotel, which was a
nice
saving grace for us. Poor Betsy and Dan, they're in the monastery, but we've just chatted to them. They come over to see us while we're having our dinner, and they're okay. Yeah, they're troopers. They're okay. So
my job after putting this video up is to get the hairdryer and get our clothes dry enough to walk tomorrow. Yeah. So anyway, we'll report back tomorrow.
All right then. Good night, guys.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.